We about to start the show.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm ready. You can join the show when you're ready, man. You know what I mean? It's getting late.
Yo, 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 yo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone from all around the world, including the USA, including Canada, including the regions of Long Island, and including the 5 boroughs of the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your man, host with the most G Money stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka the Gregonator, aka Rookie of New York, and you're
Yeah.
listening to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, episode 15.
Yeah. And
Now,
this is your boy B Live, aka Bradley.
as long as it's not Milton Bradley, man.
You trying to play me, son? You got jokes, brother.
Nah, because
Yeah.
when I saw your first name on Facebook and everything, I immediately thought about the fucking toy company Milton Bradley.
People used to say that when I was younger. You know, they used to try to play me Milton Bradley. You know, funny. You know, but it's cool.
Oh,
You know,
oh
my mama
man.
wanted to name me a name where they couldn't tell my race just based off of reading my name. You know, so Bradley, you see that on your resume. They can't tell if you're black or white, but when they see me, they like, you sure not white? I'm the opposite of white.
I never got that. I never got that in my life, though, man. After job hunting all these years,
But they might think you French.
because of my last name.
Yeah. But Gregory, well, I don't want to say your full name out there, but that's, you know, you can't tell what that is, right?
Yeah, you know what though, man? Like the reason why I didn't want to use my full government name, the full first government name, because it didn't sound on air worthy. Like, cause you hear stories about people who get easy targeted for
Right.
because of their name and because of their skin complexity,
Facts.
which I rarely hear nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you're
Does that ever happen to you before because of your name?
Well, people do say stuff about it, but I mean, it's nothing. You know, women like saying my name, so I don't care what these dudes talk about. Don't matter to me. You feel me?
Shit. Even if it's like, you know, some racial bullshit.
Hey, it is what it is, brother. You can't control what people say. So I don't necessarily worry about that. You feel me?
But you know, sometimes you have the right to defend yourself and clear your name and stuff.
Most definitely. But you know, what I realize is that a lot of people sometimes are gonna say things to try to get a reaction out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to hurt them is not even give them the reaction that they're looking for. You know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit horseshit lie, man. That I've been hearing for years.
Well, you're right.
Oh shit. Oh
Right.
my gosh, man.
Yep. But how you feeling today, brother?
Well, my day's been kind of like, you know, so trying to stay creative and stuff like that. We're listening to all the podcast shows and stuff like that. It's like, you know, I can never stop my creative juices from flowing, man. Even if it means taking off my headphones and shit.
Got you. So how does your creative process work? How do you get into your zone?
Well, it comes from all the TV shows that I watch and stuff on TV, especially you know, with one of my favorite TV shows, which is TMZ, which is I mostly get most of the information and stuff like that. Just about everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the podcast shows that I listen to on Spotify and stuff like that, it's kind of like what kind of, you know, basically inspired me to create this.
Got you.
It's just so many people in the name. It's just so many people in the name that inspired me. I didn't know where to begin.
Mm-hmm. So if you could pick one person, what would you say was the most inspirational person?
Man, that's a hard one, V Live. That's a hard one. That's a hard one, man. Shit. I would have to say to the heavy hitter that's in Fugu Radio, Chris Childs, who is on the Midday Shakedown.
Wow, I never knew he had a show. He's a legend, man.
Chris Childs is a woman. That's a woman, not a man.
Okay. I'm thinking of
why.
Wait, Chris Childs. I'm thinking of that producer. What's the producer name?
The producer.
Yeah, Childs is a producer from back in the day.
Dark Child?
Nah.
Black Child? I'm not sure.
Like that. I don't know.
I'm not too sure, man.
I might have been thinking about the basketball player Chris Childs.
Oh shit, man.
Remember
him? Yeah, that name sounds so familiar, man.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, Chris Childs with a Y is a radio personality who has a show called the Midday Shakedown, Monday through Friday on Fugu Radio. You can download the app alongside with another app, which is iHeartRadio, is where you can actually catch her and stuff. So that's kind of like where our show has been so far, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we could get some listens on iHeartRadio and other apps and everything. And speaking of which, if you are new to the YouTube channel and you missed the previous episodes that's previously recorded, don't worry. It's on my YouTube page, which is G Money Stacks 555. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes on the air, upcoming episodes, previous recorded episodes. Of course, comment on the episodes, including the topics that we discussed. Like, what do you think about it? Like, what's your reaction and stuff? How do you feel? And what we could do better on the show in the future and stuff. And also be sure to share the podcast with your friends alongside with the streaming platforms, which I will announce at the end of the show.
What the hell was that? You heard that? They out there shooting, son. Oh shit!
Are you serious, man?
Hell, you hear that?
Yeah. Is that bullets?
That's what it sounds like.
Oh damn, man. Who in the right in the mind of Brooklyn is gonna actually do some stupid dumb shit, man?
Listen, bro, this Flatbush, homie, it ain't too sweet out here in certain parts. You feel me?
You think?
Yeah, I think that was that. I ain't going to the window. I tell you that, I don't want to see nothing.
I'm thinking this shit is happening in fucking East New York or some shit.
It happened everywhere, family. Everywhere, you know. I'm sure it happened in your neighborhood too, right?
Not really. I'm in a peaceful, quiet neighborhood.
Okay, well, you know, were you Southside Queens or no?
No, Laurelton, Southeast Queens.
Okay, what's that like? What's the name of that area?
The area?
Yeah, Laurelton over there. That's
Laurelton. Yeah, that's the name of the area.
You call it, right?
Yeah, it's an area in front of Cambria Heights, not too far from St. Albans, not too far from Rosedale, and not too far from Nassau County, Long Island.
Oh, okay, all right.
Which is along with Marion Boulevard. I'm not too far from that.
Gotcha. So you close to the hood, but not in the hood. You know? I used to mess with somebody off of the Van Wyck that used to live on the Van Wyck, and she used to live in St. Albans, and it wasn't sweet over there, kid.
Jamaica Van Wyck?
Or you're on the 115th. It wasn't in Jamaica. It was in St. Albans. You feel me? But it was off the Van Wyck on 115th over there. You know that area?
Van Wyck on 115th.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Van Wyck that I know is like it's two actually. There's Jamaica Van Wyck and there's Briarwood Van Wyck Boulevard.
Yeah, off the Parkway. You know the Van Wyck Expressway?
Yeah.
It run adjacent to the Van Wyck, so it's right off of the Van Wyck.
Yeah.
You feel me? But nah, go ahead. My fault.
What?
I said, my bad. I interrupted you. Keep it going.
No, you
bro.
didn't. Oh no, you didn't. You good. You good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So our first, you ready to start chatting on the jazz? We got to put that up.
I was born ready, like Canelo, brother. You feel me? You know Canelo Alvarez. You know that dude? You watch boxing?
Nah, man.
Canelo straight from Mexico. That's my boy right there.
Just like just like how you named your pet Oscar, which reminds me of the Oscar Mayer bologna and everything, man. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
That was from back in the day, Oscar Mayer. How that song used to go? My bologna has a first name is OSKE, whatever they used to say. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That name him off of De La Hoya.
I'm like, man, I couldn't understand how you said that you named your pet Oscar, but how could a pet be Mexican, man? There's no way in the hell.
He was Mexican, man.
A dog could be Mexican?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, man. I didn't even know that, man. That's very weird.
No, I'm joking with you, bro. I'm joking. I'm joking with you. Of course.
That's very weird, man.
But I'm saying if the dog was born in Mexico, can he be Mexican? Right? He didn't understand Spanish. You can't call him Alto, and he understand that. He spoke English.
I mean, most people pronounce the place Mexico, just like how people pronounce the word caramel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait,
Mexico.
I'm like, yo, I don't know why a lot of people pronounce it fucking caramel when it has an A in there.
Well, how they say it? Caramel? Caramel?
Caramel. I'm like, what? Hey, it's caramel, man.
Tomato, tomato. You figure deals me?
Oh man.
Word.
Man,
I guess there's no right or wrong way to say it. Right? So we talking all that jazz, brother.
Unless somebody has an accent on how to pronounce it and shit.
Nah, I hear you. I definitely hear you.
Yeah, our first topic of chatting on the jazz goes something like this, though, man. So basically, what happened in Florida is that one of the students got body slammed at a high school, at a Liberty High School. According to what TMZ is talking about here, man, it says the student of Liberty High, where a teen was body slammed by a resource officer, say the cop has no business being on campus anymore because he's a menace. Students at the Florida school tell us the sentiment among classmates is pretty much universal. Officer Ethan Fournier must be fired or at the very least permanently removed from duty at Liberty. We're told lots of kids no longer trust campus cops and they feel their safety is in jeopardy. I feel their pain. We're hearing some students and their families are considering transferring out because of the incident. That's how rattled everyone is. I don't blame them, man.
Facts. And he just slammed the kid for no reason. Like, I mean, that's crazy. Was it security guard who's that?
Basically, wait a second.
All right.
He's an officer. He's an officer.
This was a black kid they did that to, or was it a white boy?
It was a black female student.
Wow.
it was like a brutal takedown or some shit.
Wow. That's crazy, kid. Yeah. I mean, adults shouldn't be treating kids like that. That's crazy. It's a kid. How old was the kid?
Oh, it doesn't say exactly.
But yeah, that's dirty. That's definitely dirty. What would you do if that happened to your kid?
Man, if that ever happened to my kid and everything, I would make sure that person not only get fired, but also make sure that he doesn't go by the school ever again.
Exactly.
Because this whole excessive force shit is really getting out of hand and shit, man.
Mm-hmm. I
And
agree.
then they're talking about doing an investigation or some shit, man. And the mother who did an interview with TMZ Live and everything, basically was like fucking terrified and everything. And I don't blame her.
Right. It should be. Definitely should be. I mean, you expect them to be held to a higher standard, especially if you're an officer. You expect them to be held to a higher standard. And if you out there losing your cool like that, then you don't need to be on these streets, brother. Right?
I guess my biggest frustration from the story I'm reading right now is like what possessed him to actually do this shit, man. I mean, does he have a fucking history of traumatic experiences and all that other stuff, being bullied and all that other shit? Like this that's the thing that I'm not understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit makes no sense, man.
Right. Seemed like it's more to the story now we didn't get. Right.
Yeah.
But I guess, more of the story will come out. Feel me?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, man.
Facts.
You heard of the Buster Challenge?
Nah, that's what they do. Bust it. That joint.
Yo, man, I didn't understand it at first though. I had to look that shit up though before we even started recording and stuff like that. I had to add 2 topics to it though, man, so I could make sure that we get a legit show, man.
Mm-hmm. Bust it.
I forget who created that song, man. For real.
Is you? Dun, whatever it go. I don't even know all the songs. It's funny. I wonder if the artists get paid when people use that. Right?
I'm not so sure about that one right there, though, man.
I wonder. Because think about it, yo. There's so many songs that you don't really hear, but then when they come up with those challenges, that's when you hear it. So that Nelly song, I hear it every single day now. Like, girl, I think my butt getting big. You know what joint I'm talking about, right?
Hot in Air, yeah.
Yeah, so now they doing the challenges, and I hear it 24/7. They got to be getting some type of kickback from that. You feel me?
Oh man. So for all you new listeners and new viewers in the YouTube enclave that don't know what the Busted Challenge is, it's basically a 10 going viral on TikTok. The challenge involves participants recording 2 videos, one where they are in a regular clothes, usually sweatpants, and another where they are dressed up. Participants start by dancing along to a sample of Nelly's "Hot in Here," which was featured in the Hot Cheetos commercial. Oh shit! And in regular clothes. After the song says, "I think my butt getting big," which is also featured in one of the new songs I've been hearing lately. It's some lady, I forget, man. I forget.
Like,
though.
Girl, I think my butt getting big.
Oh man. Participants drop down low, which signals a transition to a different cut of them dolled up and twerking to Eric Banks' "Bust It."
Bust it.
Yeah, Eric Banks
Bust it.
is Eric Banks in. So the
Is
Eric so the Eric Banks song, which is used in the challenge, was recorded in December 2019 and released in June 2020.
uh,
By August 2020 of last year, the record charted at number 38 on the R&B hip hop airplay chart. And while it is unclear when exactly it was started, the Busted Challenge gained viral popularity in the first few days of January 2021.
mm-hmm.
Now, who started it? You ask. A woman named Erica Davila was one of the first to the challenge. In her video shared on January 1st, she is seen dancing along to Bust It without a transition. Please tag me. And if this has been done, I'm sorry. I just fucks with the song. She wrote in the caption. In the video, she urges followers to create videos of their own writing, someone please do this transition, but all prettied up. Oh my gosh, please. Seemingly creating the challenge. The villa later made another video with a transition that was dressed up. Oh man. And as we learn who Erica Banks is, Erica Banks is an up and coming rapper from Dallas, Texas. A young child, Erica had a lot of skills growing up, but writing poetry and rap was always a passion for her. I always loved her being on stage. She said in a statement, I was always performing in a school play or engaged in something athletic. I always involved in something that should show off my talents. Shortly after Banks rapped for her classmates in ninth grade, she
Mm,
began posting freestyles on Instagram. She also, she uploaded her first single, "Talk My Shit," on to SoundCloud in 2018, followed by No Hook. She later released her debut mixtape, "Art of the Hustle," which received widespread attention. Then she came back with no more mixtapes, "Cocky," "On Purpose," and "Pressure." In January 2021, Banks announced that she signed with 1501 Certified Entertainment, the Texas-based label that also signed Megan Thee Stallion.
mm.
I didn't even know that one.
You know it neither.
Damn, that's a new record label right there, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
In an announcement video on Instagram, Banks also announced a deal with Warner. I am proud to announce that I am now signed to Warner Records, Warner Brothers Entertainment. She wrote, "Thank you to everybody supporting me, and thank you to 15 underscore certified entertainment. I'm just getting started. Speaking about the speaking about the making of Busted, she told OK Player initially I didn't like the song when it was completed, so having it go viral wasn't something I thought about like that. It's a
Mm-hmm.
good feeling to see Busted go viral. It feels unreal yet exciting. I didn't expect it to blow so fast. Now, as far as who participated in the Busted Challenge, it has to do with here's a list of people who participated in this shit, though, man.
Mm.
So, so Rico Nasty, I can't believe this shit, man. Rico Nasty, what the hell is he doing participating
Busting
in
it.
the Busted Challenge, man? He's a dude, man.
Exactly.
Like the dude don't know how to like I don't know, man. I never seen him dance before in my life, man. Like this is crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I ain't no man that could bust it. I ain't paying attention to it.
oh man. Damn, man. As far as okay, so Monica Danny Lay, who is signed with Def Jam, by the way,
Mm.
and YouTuber Jackie Ina have all shared challenge videos online. Banks' talent is also catching the attention of rap heavyweights. Nicki Minaj commanded the rapper on the freestyle video that samples Seda Baby and Minaj collaboration Whole Lot Choppers, sending love right back. You sound dope on this, Nicki wrote on the video, which was originally posted in November of 2020. Man. Yo, imagine people playing this busted song at any party whatsoever, man.
You already know the women gonna get crazy. You know?
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but can you imagine a guy dancing to a busted challenge? Like that looks so weird to me, man.
It is weird. It seemed weird. You know? Nah, I mean, certain dances are not for men. It's like a man twerking.
Yeah.
Men are supposed to be twerking.
Yeah, well, that's like saying a bunch of guys are not supposed to do the moonwalk by Michael Jackson.
It's different. You know, a man's supposed to be shaking their butt. You know what I'm saying? Shaking their, you know. Those songs are made for women, like, you know, Nelly with that song "Shake It Like," not that wasn't Nelly, but the Yin Yang Twins, "Shake It Like a Salt Shaker."
Yeah,
a man ain't supposed to be shaking it like a salt shaker or shaking the tail feather. We ain't supposed to be doing that. We never got tail feathers. You know what I'm saying? That's all for the
women. Damn, son.
You know, you want to see a woman bust it down, not no man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know, man. Imagine if one of my friends actually did that shit, though, man. I'll be stunned.
I'll be like, boy, what's wrong with you? You ain't got no father.
Yo,
man, doing that ain't got his father.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, I didn't even think about that too, man. That's crazy right there.
Word.
Imagine your girl doing the busted challenge, man. How would you react?
I'd go upside her head, say, nah. I don't know. It depends on how she doing it. You know what I mean? It depends on how she doing it. You feel me? There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody, man. You feel me?
A right and a wrong way.
It's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Ask Keith Sweat. You figure that was me? I mean, if she doing it in a respectful way, I can dig it. But if she showing, got half clothes on and out here, making a fool out of me and herself, then we're gonna have some issues. But I mean, everybody has a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
I scream on my mother if she trying to do some damn bust it challenge. I'm like, Ma, you too damn old. You be out here trying to bust it. Well, if you saw your mother doing the bust it challenge, what would you think?
Yo, I don't know, man. I'll probably be like be in my room for that one, man. Because, man, yo, I don't know, man, because I don't know if my mother has the right body type to actually do this shit, man.
And regardless, you got people of all different types of bodies. And I'll tell you one thing, man. No matter who it is out there, there's somebody that's gonna love you. You feel me?
Oh shit, man.
There's somebody for everyone, is what they say. Right?
Really?
Yeah, there's somebody for everyone, man. You just got to find that person. You think you got a soulmate out there? G Money still acts.
A what?
A soulmate.
A soulmate.
A soulmate. Yeah.
Shit. I wish I had a soulmate, but how do you even define what a soulmate is, though?
Somebody that you just connect with, like the perfect person for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, for you. Not for anybody else, just for you. If you could draw up the perfect person, that would be the person for you.
Like, take you for example. How how did you know that when you met your girl for the first time and everything, like how did you know that she was your soulmate?
I don't listen, bro. I don't believe in soulmates personally, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The first thing I thought of is, I want to have sex with this woman. That's the first thing I thought. I thought she was attractive.
Oh
So I was
man.
like, I want to, I want to holler at her. And you get to know the person, and then you're like, oh wow, I could actually build with this person. I'm attracted to them, and I could build with them. So I think that's the way that I got with the person that I'm with now. That soulmate stuff, I think I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Yeah, I've never seen somebody who I'm like, oh, I fall in love with this person the first time I seen them. Hell no. I may want to, I may have a strong sexual urge to be with them when I first see them, but that could be the nastiest person in the world. They could be the meanest person in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You ever see a woman that you just be like, damn, she's gorgeous.
I mean, in certain situations, yes.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you say that you don't believe in soulmate and everything. That's like saying you don't believe in Valentine's Day.
Nah, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, kid. I mean, I believe in love. Love is real. But I don't believe in no damn soulmate.
Oh man.
Anybody could be your damn soulmate, son. That's one thing I noticed. As men, a lot of times the ball is in our court. You feel me? A lot of times women will basically try to be the person that they think you want to be, that they think you want. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot in life.
Yeah, man. When you hear the phrase cancel culture, man, like what are some things that go through your mind?
Democrats.
I'm dead ass serious, man.
People say that's a far left thing, cancel culture. They say that Democrats use the cancel culture in order to like basically get certain opinions out of the public eye. And I understand it to a certain extent, but I think we all basically participate in cancel culture. You feel me? If we don't like someone's message, we don't listen to them a lot of times. You feel me? So I think we all are part of cancel culture.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, the reason why I brought up cancel culture and everything because it's starting to be like a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna go on a tangent on how people on Twitter should be ashamed of themselves and everything. But let me read this origin of cancel culture.
Yes, sir.
The idea of canceling, and as some have labeled it, cancel culture has taken hold in recent years due to conversations prompted by the hashtag Me Too movement and other movements that demanded greater accountability from public figures. The term has been credited to Black users of Twitter, where of course Black Twitter, which I'm not really understanding what that shit is though, man, but I digress on that shit. Where it has been used as a hashtag. As troubling information comes to light regarding celebrities who were once popular, such as Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Roseanne Barr, and Louis C.K. So come calls to cancel such figures. The cancellation is akin to a cancel contract, a severing of the relationship that once linked a performer to their fans. As Jonah Angel Bromwich writes in the New York Times, the word echoes the trend of on-demand subscriptions of content from which a user can opt out just as easily as they opt in. There is a performative aspect to canceling, one that it could be argued paradoxically amplifies that which it seeks to squelch, if only for the moment. Excuse me for a second. Okay. All right. What was I saying? Oh, let me repeat. To cancel someone publicly often requires broadcasting that act, which then makes the target of one's canceling a subject of attention. The objective behind canceling is often to deny that attention so that the person loses cultural cachet. Bromwich quotes Lisa Nakamura, a professor in the Department of American Culture at the University of Michigan, who says, end quote, people talk about the attention economy. When you deprive someone of your attention, you are depriving them of a livelihood. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about all these people who using cancel culture as an excuse and everything. This whole cancel culture shit is a fucking nightmare, man. They did it to an actor who played Ralph Dibny over a fucking old tweet from over 6 years ago, man. And 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 recently they're doing this to other celebrities, including the whole Danny Lay shit and everything. It's I feel like there's a hypocrisy that really bothers me because of the fact that, like, it just seems to me like, who are we to actually pick and choose what's right and what's wrong? It's almost like somebody telling some individual what they can or can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when that other person does it, it creates a hypocrisy right here, which I have a problem. I have a problem with hypocrisy, and I have a problem with cancel culture, man. Like, you try to ruin somebody's life, you try to demonize, condemning a person over fucking past mistakes and shit, but then make it sound like y'all all perfect and everything, man. All you motherfuckers, some of you motherfuckers are acting like y'all perfect and everything by picking and choosing what's right and what's wrong and everything. At the end of the day, we are all born with imperfections.
Right.
Are we not allowed to make mistakes and shit? Like, come on. None of us is perfect. We're not saints and everything. We all have to deal with our imperfections at the end of the day, because nobody's gonna do it for us but us.
Right. Right. I agree 100%, man. And to add on to that, I think that the internet has birthed a lot of this stuff, because it doesn't take anything for someone to sit behind the keyboard and do that type of stuff and try to ruin someone's life. It doesn't take any heart to do that. But you meet some of these people on the streets, and they soft-spoken. They will never come out and act and behave the same way that they would behave behind a keyboard. But at the same time, we all participate in cancel culture. You feel me? There's certain flavors of ice cream that you don't like. There's certain brands that you don't like. You understand what I'm saying? So technically, we canceled them. You understand what I'm saying? So technically, we all do it. But at the same time, they take it to a whole nother level when they go out there. Just because I don't like Briar's ice cream, that don't mean I got to go on Briar's website and, spit hate on what Briar's are doing. I just don't like Briar's. I don't got to say anything else about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can buy Briar's if you want. Why should I gotta be like, yo, G Money Stacks? Don't buy Briar's, son. I don't like the way they taste. Now, listen, taste this. Look at their vanilla. It ain't real ice cream. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Each his own, you know what I mean?
Wow, it's funny that you brought up the fucking dessert and shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, this was out of right field, man.
Wow. Now I'm just saying, to draw an analogy to the situation, just because you don't agree with something, like you said, you don't push that on other people. You feel me? Everybody's different.
Yeah, because you can't like you can't force you can't really force your pain onto others
Exactly.
based on what you went through and all the other shit and stuff like that though. Like you can't force somebody to celebrate something that they never even heard of. Like this like for example, the fucking Juneteenth bullshit that was started by Gordon Granger, who's fucking white.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
White, not not black like us, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you
hear you.
can't force somebody to fucking celebrate a holiday that they're not even fucking familiar with, man.
Right.
Like, you can't force somebody to actually celebrate something all because you think that the 4th of July is a bad thing or whatever and some shit like that, man. Yo, kill that fucking noise, man. Like
Mm.
it's getting on my fucking nerves right now, man. I feel weird saying happy Juneteenth to some of the workers at my job and everything because it's gonna make me feel weird. And
Mm.
I can't and the reason I can't support that is because I feel like everybody's gonna fucking forget about African Americans who's in prison right now for crimes they didn't even commit, all because of the fucking 13th Amendment.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. What are you gonna do? You're gonna motherfuckers gonna fucking ridicule me because I'm not celebrating Juneteenth and everything. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. I don't have the same fucking ideology, thoughts on whatever shit you're going through and everything. I don't have the same ideas of all this other all that rah 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 and all that other stuff, man. Nah, I got my own battles I have to fucking worry about. I gotta fucking make sure I don't have any more fucking blackout seizures, man.
Right.
I ain't got
Yeah.
time. I don't got time to fucking protest every fucking day, man. That shit's not gonna pay my bills.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking ridicule me because I'm not celebrating Juneteenth with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Your own person.
I'm just sick. I'm just sick and tired of people pushing their fucking shit onto me. Oh, because you don't like the 4th of July and shit. Every single person that I know has been celebrating the 4th of July. I don't care what color it is, whether you fucking banana split, whether you fucking orange tangerine or whatever. I
Mm.
don't care.
I hear you, man. You're right. You're right.
I don't usually go on a rant and show my bad side and shit on this podcast and everything, but I do apologize for if I offended anybody or whatever and some shit like that, though, man. I'm just trying to express what I'm feeling and how the hypocrisy kind of bothers me and
You
everything.
got it right, brother.
This
You got
whole
it right.
cancel culture shit, man. Like it's getting out of hand, all because of Me Too movement and all other stuff, man. Which I understand people have bad experiences of rape and abusive relationships and stuff like that. All that shit is not even cool and everything. And I feel like a lot of times, some of the violent guys who do that shit, they need to be fucking held accountable.
You're right. I agree. How can you not agree with that?
Oh man, I don't mean to go on a tangent, man.
Nah, that's cool. I mean, you showing your emotion, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it's good to know you're a human and not a robot.
Facts, homie, facts.
You know.
Oh man, oh my god, man. Yeah, I didn't think I had it in me to express my frustration with the whole hypocrisy and shit, man. But like I said, I do apologize if I offended anybody or whatever and some shit like that, though, man.
Yeah, I hear you,
But
man.
at the same time, though, man, there's certain limits. There's certain every person has a breaking point, man. I had a breaking point just now that I just expressed my frustration and everything. I don't usually do that, but sometimes it got to be done.
I hear you. Definitely hear you, man. I agree with you to a certain extent, you know. But it's America, you know, we have a right to disagree, but as long as we stay respectful of everybody's opinion,
Oh man,
right?
yeah,
As long as
man,
you respectful, bro.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me fucking switch gears to Chloe Bailey, man, before I even go on another tangent,
Nah, you're
raging
good, man.
demon mode and type of shit, though, man. Saying I'm some type of fucking evil person, which I don't really give a damn right now. As
Mm,
Steve Harvey would say it, though, man.
they got you in your, they got you in your bag right now.
Not only that, it got me in my fucking feelings right now.
Ah, step away, bro. Think rational.
Oh my goodness, man. Man. So this whole Chloe Bailey thing, man. Like I don't know if you heard what happened and everything, but so um let me I have an article by hotnewhiphop.com and stuff like that. So let me just read this, man. So Chloe Bailey has burst into superstardom over the last few weeks, launching her solo Instagram page and welcoming over 1 million followers into her own little world. Now, for those of you who may not know who Chloe Bailey is, she's a singer from she's a singer with her sister, ha- with her sister, and also an actress in the TV show Grownish.
Mm-hmm.
While her sister Haley Bailey is currently working on Disney's The Little Mermaid, which has gone into production. Chloe is spending her time filming videos and snapping photos for her Instagram page, which has garnered her headline worthy attention for weeks. Okay. Okay, breathe.
You all right, brother?
She's nearly broken the internet with her hashtag Busted challenge and the silhouette challenge, which will be discussed in episode 17. And she's getting right back to it with another video of her showing off her body in a Little Mermaid esque bikini top and leggings. The airy descendant, whatever that shit is. Outfit highlights Chloe's body just how, excuse me, she wants, showing off her different angles and serving all kinds of body.
Mm,
Um, let's see. She plays Childish Gambino's Pink Toes in the background, which sets the vibe for for the video. Rainbow sunshine. Captioned the post. Recently, Chloe took to Instagram Live where she got emotional about all the attention on her, claiming that she's never seen herself as a sexual being and saying it's really hard for me to think of myself as a sexual being or an attractive being, quite frankly. So when I see all the uproar about my posts and stuff, I'm a bit confused. Like I really don't understand because I never seen myself in that way.
she's a damn lie.
What?
Goddamn lie.
Hold up. What makes you feel that way?
Come on, son. One thing I do know is that with social media, people not gonna present themselves in bad lights. You know what I mean? So if she felt that she didn't look good, she wouldn't have posted nothing like that. Come on, son. Let's be real.
I mean, when I first heard about this shit and everything, I didn't really look at it like that way though, man. And the reason why I didn't look at that way because the fact that she decided to make a solo Instagram page, even though she and her sister Hallie both got Instagram because they both singers and stuff. So the way I look at it is like this though, man. Like
Mhm,
it has to do with individuality.
mhm,
Like you have to like she wants to be her own individual and stuff like that.
mhm,
And it's and I think it's kind of and I think it's kind of crazy that how certain people are bashing her for being herself.
mhm.
that's that's pretty, and there's nothing wrong, with being yourself though, man. Like why pretend to be something that you're not though, man? And I'm not knocking her for that.
No, I'm not knocking her for that. I'm just saying she lying about saying that she didn't feel that she was attractive, because if she didn't feel like she was attractive, I asked wouldn't put it up there like that.
But people sometimes be having, insecurities about how they look. I mean, beauty when it comes to women be live. I mean, people they care about beauty too.
No,
You know
I
what I
definitely
mean?
understand that.
Like beauty is, I mean, from like I hear the saying, beauty is the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you try to tell women that and stuff like that, they have a different reaction,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's why how they shut down and everything. So sometimes, you know, guys gotta be careful, man.
You definitely do. You know, it's a lot you dealing with when you deal with women. You know, a lot you deal with. A lot of times, men, we don't even understand, man. You know, we'll never
Oh
understand.
shit, is that so?
Yeah, you know, I've been dealing with women, you know, for 20 years now, and I still don't understand them.
Really?
You know, they're difficult. You feel me? Everybody's different. You know,
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I ain't figured it out yet. Any man that tell you they figured women out, they lying.
Oh man,
You
that's
know,
crazy, man. That's really crazy right there, though, man. Like, I mean, has that ever has that ever happened to your girl that whenever she feels like she didn't feel attractive and stuff like that? Has that ever happened to her as far as feeling insecure about how
nah,
she
of course,
looks?
of course. I think most women that happen to. You feel me? So when that happens, you as a man, you got to try to give them confidence, let them know that they're still beautiful and they're still attractive. I hear a lot of women go through that after pregnancy. You know, when they start gaining a little bit of weight. As some women get older, they feel like that. But being the man in their life, sometimes you have to, try to give them that confidence, man.
Yeah, like that lady, I forget her name though, man. She was feeling insecure about how she looked at the pregnancy and stuff like that. Um, I forget her name though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's feeling insecure because she doesn't look sexy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you heard this story a while back.
What's that?
Aisha Curry,
Oh yeah,
Aisha,
yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, she's a prime example. She's a prime example because she felt insecure about how she looked and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, sometimes, I mean, as human beings, it's okay to feel a little insecure and everything, but at some point, man, like you really have to like figure out who you are and stuff like that. As far as individuality for Chloe Bailey and everything and stuff like that, though, man. And and I say that because you don't want to you don't want to do the same stuff as that other twin twin sibling does.
Exactly.
And and Tia and Tamara are a prime example too. They have to be their own individual person.
Mhm. They are. They definitely are. They definitely got different personalities, kid.
Yeah, man. And that's why I actually took from this shit though, man.
I agree.
I mean, the more the story of this Haley thing is, like, it's all about being yourself and being confident in your own skin and everything. It's just sometimes when people go through when people get bullied on the internet and everything, like I said recently about flizzies, that they
Hmm.
are like fucking savages who basically pick on people and everything. And this is just beyond nuts, man. And that's why I said recently that we don't promote bullying and we don't do any of that shit, man. Cause
I
that
agree.
shit is not cool.
Nah, you right. Definitely ain't, man. I agree 100%.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And now I want to give an update on now as far as we go to the next segment, which is called TV show checkouts.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to give an update as far as like the the recent show that I just talked about, which is Hip Hop Uncovered, and I wanted to make sure I got the time right actually. So Hip Hop Uncovered basically is going to premiere this Friday, February 12th, 2021 at 10 p.m., not 9 p.m. Um and it's going to be featured on FX and Hulu. So this six-part series will air 2 episodes each week. Um, um, the series comes from executive Malcolm Spellman and Oscar and Emmy-winning production company Lightbox, which okay, it examines a dying breed of power brokers who operate from the shadows of hip hop, set against 40 years of music history. This six-part documentary series, directed by Rashidi Natara Hopper, takes a deep dive into the paradox of America's criminalization of the genre and its fascination with the street culture that created and still exists within it. Instead of telling the story of hip hop from the top down, Hip Hop Uncovered tells the story from the streets up, as it reveals the story of how America's streets helped shape hip hop culture from an expression of survival and defiance into one of music's most dominant genres. Hip Hop Uncovered is executive produced by Jonathan Chin and Simon Chin from Lightbox, along with Malcolm Spellman, Rashidi Natar Hopper, Eugene Big U Hanley, Jimmy Jim Bob, Chris, Douglas Banker, and BJ Levin, and is so co-executive, produced by Stephen Neely. And also, like Soul said, So Snowfall will premiere on Wednesday, February 24th, 2021 at 10 p.m. on FX and be available the next day on XFX and on Hulu. The 10 episode season will air its first 2 episodes on premiere night, followed by a new episode each subsequent week. Business is booming in season 4 of Snowfall. It's January 1st, 1985. Ronald Reagan has run his re-election campaign, proclaiming it is morning again in America, but in South Central Los Angeles, the demand for crack cocaine is high. And while a crew of dealers led by Franklin Saint, which is by Damson Idris, who plays Franklin Saint, the antagonist, which I didn't even know he was an antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't an antagonist sort of like a bully?
Yeah, villain.
Man, are benefiting greatly from the rising tide of addiction. They are also starting to become aware of the damage the drug is doing to the people and to the place they love. With the entire nation taking note, the LAPD is diverting serious money and resources to the war on drugs. Politicians' phones are ringing. Powerful people are concerned, from the hallways of the White House to the CIA headquarters, where there are whispers that one of their own may be involved in the burgeoning epidemic. Created by the late John Singleton, SIP to him,
What's
and
up?
Eric Amadil and Dave and Andron. Snowfall executive producers by Singleton, Andron, Thomas Scalame, Amadeo, Michael London, Trevor Engelson, Leonard Chang, Walter Mosley, and Julie DeJane. Um, Let me see if I have another TV recommendation that I can give. Um, Hang on a second. Um, let's take a look at this, man. So, my last TV recommendation is the reboot of Magnum PI.
Mm.
And the synopsis goes like, hold on, let me look up the synopsis for the reboot. Um, Synopsis of the reboot. Hold on. Actually, I was just there. I was just right there. So the synopsis goes like this. An ex-Navy SEAL returns from Afghanistan and uses his military skills to become a private investigator in Hawaii. So the stars are, let me just see. So the series cast is by Jay Hernandez, Heredita Weeks, Zachary Knighton, Stephen Hill, Amy Hill, Tim Kaine, Kimmy Balero, excuse me, Christopher Thornton, Oliver Avila, Taylor Willie, Bobby Lee, and the rest goes. So that would do with my TV show checkouts right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so even though Soul Live's not here today and everything, man, so we just try to hold the fort for him.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, um, I like to go over some stream platforms and stuff like that. But before we even do that, actually, um, before we even do that, um, I would like to say thank you for tuning in, listening, rocking with us. And and like I said, if you missed any of the previous episodes that's been recorded, don't worry, I got you. So so here's some streaming platforms where you can listen to audio recordings of the podcast on the go. So here we go. You can listen to the episodes on Podorama. Be sure to download that.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor, which by the way, let me just say this though. If you have a dream of being a podcaster like myself and be live and soul live right here, um, don't let anybody stop you from from being a creative and everything. And for the simple fact that that you could actually get, it gives you the tools for you to actually, edit your intro, your outro music of your shows and stuff like that. Also, it gives you a way for you to monetize your podcast, distribute, and you know the rest.
Yes, sir.
Now, for all you that wants to get started, all you have to do is download Anchor.fm, the phone app. And for those of you who may not know what that is, Anchor is basically a hosting site and phone app, which is owned by Spotify, which I didn't even know about that until I read it.
Yeah, I ain't know they owned it neither, kid.
Yo, I didn't even think about that shit too, man. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on. I actually had to record a promo for Anchor, actually, man. which is kind of crazy though, man.
Mm-hmm.
But let me just say this though, man, before I even forget though, man. So Anchor is the easiest, awesome way to make a podcast. Why are you wasting your money paying for a hosting site to promote your podcast with limited storages? Forget about it. Let me explain. It's free.
Oh, snap.
There's creation tools that allow you to record, edit, monetize, add music, intros, outros, uploading episodes with unlimited storages of your podcast right now from your phone, computer, and tablet. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And now, as I left off with the streaming platforms and everything, and like I said with Anchor, we are on Spotify, Audio Burst, Deezer, TuneIn, Player FM, Podchaser, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Listen Notes, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and last but not least, the YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All you have to do is subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when the podcast live streams go on the air, upcoming episodes, including the previous recorded episodes being posted. Comment your thoughts on the episodes, including the topics that was discussed. Share the show and stream platforms with your friends. Also, plus word of mouth is an important key. And as for streaming platforms, don't forget to subscribe. Give us a five-star rating. The reason we're asking for a 5-star rating, like I said before, is because we're showing you the realness of what's going on in our lives and everything. And we're showing you the humor. And we're trying to, inform people about what's going on and being able to inspire and motivate people into following their dreams and goals. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So comment on the episodes, including the topics. Like, follow the podcast, download your favorite episodes, share with your friends with the podcast streaming platforms. So with that being said, you can follow the podcast on Facebook and Instagram, which is off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast. It's same with Instagram, which is off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast at Instagram. So how did you feel about the episode today?
It's cool. Straight. What about you?
I'm really trying very hard not to stumble too much though.
Bro,
Man,
you still live, man.
Huh?
Still live.
Yeah, but then again, it's like you want to make, like, for me, I want to make sure that I articulate the words and everything, even though those hard, long ass, big ass words really get me down sometimes, man. Like I can never really say I'm going to be perfect and everything, but this is kind of like practice to me. I'm just trying to get the hang of it since I'm a rookie of New York who doesn't have everything figured out and everything. But as far as me being a podcast host and everything, it's been kind of like a blast for me.
That's what's up. As long as you having fun, man, and you definitely getting better. You can see the progression from episode 1 to episode, to this episode. So you're doing a good job, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just trying my best not to not to feel like I'm letting anybody down and shit. Like as far as like I didn't plan on taking a week off from recording and everything. That was on maybe you guys though, man, because y'all had a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hard. I mean, to take out because these things be long, man. We sometimes we be on for like 3 hours, son. 3 hours out of your day, that's a long, long time. I'll be feeling like sometimes I don't have enough time in the day to do everything I need to do, because
It ain't no 3 hours, man.
something,
This
man.
episode is not even 3 hours though, man. I'm trying to.
That's this episode, but when I'm saying this was a short episode, usually we go for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You feel me? That's a long time.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel what you're saying, man.
But
I mean,
everybody got a life, man. Everybody got a life.
yeah, I hear that, man. I really hear that though, man. Yeah, I guess I ain't like I don't I guess for me, I didn't really like doing short episodes and everything because you don't want to like for me, I don't want to disappoint the people and everything, and they say that the episode is too short and everything. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like yo, like I know it's kind of hard to satisfy everybody and making people happy and everything. And yes, I am a human being who's trying his best to satisfy certain people, but obviously sometimes it could be impossible.
Do check this out, man. One of the best things to do is research. So, if I was you, I would go to YouTube and then check the average listeners, like the average amount of time that people listen to videos. You know what I mean? It give you some really good insight.
I mean, like I said, like I didn't want to let the numbers get to me too much though, man, because then like it's you can't even tell like which individuals is actually watching and everything. Like it's kind of hard to tell though, so that's kind of impossible.
You know how to go to Google Analytics.
Um, not really actually though, man. I've been looking at the analytics actually from Anchor, as a matter of fact.
What's the average time that people listen to the podcast?
It's kind of hard to say actually, man. I can't even think of a number on the top of my head at the moment.
Well, check it out. They give you some good insight and they let you know how long the video should be.
I mean, I look at podcasters who have their episodes like over an hour and stuff like that, which is usually how long it usually is though, man. And the reason why we make it longer and stuff like that is sometimes we have a lot to say as far as topics and stuff. You know what I mean?
I hear you, bro.
Because I ain't want to forget anything as far as like the topics and stuff like that. So so like I said, man, like we're not trying to be perfect or anything like that, man. Like we're individuals that's human beings and everything, and sometimes we all go through things and stuff like that. So don't think we're letting you down or anything like that. And I also want to address something what Soul said to me and everything as far as like you know meeting in person to record and everything. The I think the difficult part of what he doesn't understand is the fact that it's not easy to just link up with everybody. I live in Laurelton, Southeast Queens. You live in Brooklyn, and he's living in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why I chose to do this live stream on YouTube and everything, not because of the slandemic, but because I wanted to know what it's like to have the YouTube recording experiences, because I'm using StreamYard and everything, and it saves me money to not rely on somebody for a cameraman. I didn't want to rely on a cameraman to actually, do all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I was trying to save money.
I hear you, man.
Sure, there's hiccups with the audio and everything, but the thing is, I picked StreamYard like as I previously did in episode 10 and everything is because the amount of time of group chats and everything, 40 minutes was not enough time. Imagine if we had to do interviews and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you need more time to interview that person. 40 minutes is not enough.
Depends on who you're talking to, man. You know what I mean? If you're just talking to, your neighborhood rapper, ain't nobody gonna watch your neighborhood rapper for 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If you're interviewing people like Jay-Z and people that have a name already, then people may, you may retain their interest for 40 minutes. But let's say you interviewing B Live. Don't nobody know B Live. They don't want to listen to me for 40 minutes. They're like, who the hell is this guy?
Oh shit, man. that's where the whole insecurity stuff comes in though, man. Like it be like for me, like when I first started this podcast and everything, people thought that I was joking, but I really wasn't. And as we recording episode 15 and everything, I didn't think we was gonna make it this far though, man. And the reason why I chose podcasting over radio personality is because at the time when I was in college, I knew the internship shit wasn't gonna be guaranteed. I kept going through disappointments and stuff like that, and it kind of made me feel like everything was just crashing down on me.
I feel you. Definitely feel you, bro. But you're doing a good job, man. We just gotta keep it up, stay consistent, and hopefully it pick up a little bit of traction, man.
I'm just trying, and as I said, I'm trying not to stumble too much, man, because that doesn't look good. You know what I mean? As far as stumbling on big words, I mean,
but try to read them before you read it. Is this the first time that you read them when you go online, or have you read it before?
When I go online on my tablet and stuff like that, like for example, like the big scientific words, the big long ass words, though, man.
And I understand that, but what I'm saying is that do you practice prior to coming on the podcast? Is when you read it on the podcast, is that your first time reading the article? Like, did you read them before?
I mean, like it like for me, I would add the articles and the topics to a note because I have a app which is the notepad, which I key my notes and stuff like that. So that way I don't have to try too hard to try to remember everything. Because the last time I tried to remember every single note and everything, I had a nervous breakdown. And I didn't want to relive that nightmare from the time I was in college trying to remember every single thing. It was very overwhelming. The time I took critical thinking, I was overloaded with mad information and everything, and it was very hard for me to get through all of them. I did get through it, but because of the whole fire drill, the fire alarm that went off by itself and everything, I was forced to choose different information to talk about and everything. So that's why I want to relive that shit ever again.
I hear you, man. It's a good thing you facing those fears, and you're gonna get over them. So that's a good thing, kid. Definitely a good thing. What you drinking? Water? Coffee?
Smoothie.
Okay. Homemade?
Yeah.
That's what's up, brother.
The smoothie, it has ginger and stuff.
Nice. That's why I was drinking some tea, some ginger tea. You know what I mean? But that ginger tea got more sugar in it than what they telling you. You feel me? That whenever I drink that ginger tea, it make my blap, 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 right up the roof. You feel me?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But when you put ginger in your tea and stuff like that, though, man, like it's very, very spicy. It's more spicier than the hot sauce that we use.
No, it is. It can be. I used to go to this place. This is a Thai restaurant out there in Rockville Center. It's called Wild Ginger. Oh my God, I love that food, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's delicious. I think that was a good episode, man. Let me go handle my business for the rest of the night. Get ready for bed. Take a little quick shower. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, man. So where can people reach you at, man?
You already know I'm at In the Loop Radio 2000 on Facebook, YouTube, and then you can catch me on Instagram at In the Loop Films with a Z. In the Loop Films.
Yeah, man. And my apologies for not mentioning my social media handle in yesterday's episode and stuff like that, episode 14 and stuff like that. I was kind of like, overwhelmed and stuff like that, trying to get through the episode and stuff like that. Even though I forgot, but it's in the link in the description. In case you don't know, you can find me at G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, alongside with the podcast page, which is Off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast on Facebook and Instagram. That's Off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And by the way, I did add Gmail to it though, in case you guys have any questions, any thoughts, any topic ideas, and whether you want to be a guest co-host, whether you want to when you want to be interviewed, whether you're a DJ, whether you are a VJ, whether you are a producer, author, black-owned trendsetter who owns his or her own businesses or stuff like that. Because we are dedicating Black History Month to the people who have their own businesses and stuff like that. So we didn't forget about you and everything. And by the way, before we even wrap though, I forgot to mention one person in terms of honoring Black History Month and stuff like that. So before we even go, there is a CEO who created Fubu Radio, and I'm gonna look up his name right now actually. So CEO of Fubu Radio. In the segment of black owned shout out trendsetters, we want to give a shout out to the CEO of Fubu Radio that started in what is it? Well, not 2019, but let me just see. Let me just go here. All right. So for those of you who may not know who Keith Perrin is, he is an accomplished, well-known entrepreneur who successfully introduced Fubu the Collection, a game-changing apparel brand that currently reports over $6 billion in retail sales to date. As owner, vice president, and director of marketing, Keith was the point person who placed Fubu in dozens of music videos, photo shoots, concerts, TV appearances, and movies. His relationship with the music artists and dozens of celebrities are on a first name, private access basis, which has been the mainstay of Fubu's strategy for years. He and his three partners realized extraordinary celebrity and literally changed the way business viewed the role of young multicultural entrepreneurs throughout America. Keith grew up in Queens, New York, and through the wise upbringing and encouragement of his single parent mother, he began working when he was 14. By 18, he had established himself in New York's real estate market, working for New York's housing and urban development. Then as a rental agent, and finally as a manager of a 200-unit Harlem complex, the youngest manager in the company. Keith has worked with such known fashion brands Kappa, Ted Baker, Coogee, Married to the Mob, Crown Holder, Headerette, and Drunken Monkey. Yo, have you ever heard of this brand before?
Nah, I ain't never heard of that.
Oh shit. Yo, that's like one of the weirdest, funniest thing that I ever heard. I don't know if that's a clothing company, but I'll have to look that up when we get off. Keith is an excellent public speaker and has been the key speaker for colleges, high schools, corporations, boys and girls club, and has appeared on and addressed groups including the Judge Hatcher Show, various news programs, BET, the Montel Williams Show. Keith's approachable personality has made him a well-known and widely liked figure in the fashion and entertainment industry. He is an honorary member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. The task of a leader is to get his people from where they are to where they have not been. Keith is showing and proving to this day he is capable of living up to this title and will continue to do so. And as far as when did Fubu Radio start? Give me a second. I ain't want to forget the Black History Month thing and stuff like that. That's why I had to take this time to actually make sure I get the person. So when did Fubu Radio start, you ask? Fubu Radio started on December 24th, Christmas Eve 2015. Fubu Radio launched on December 24th, 2015 by Keith Perrin Jr., co-owner and founder of Fubu, and Demetrius L. Brown. The station format is hip-hop and R&B hits of today and yesterday. Our hip-hop music ranged from the 1990s to 2013, and we all play all R&B music. So salute to you, Keith Perrin Jr., for creating an outlet for the community of entertainment and music, and along with the clothing line of Food Radio of fashion. So congratulations on your accomplishment. All right.
Yes, sir.
And like I said before, man, you can follow me on Instagram, G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, alongside with the podcast page of Off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And with that being said, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in, listening, and watching and rocking with us. We got more episodes to come, so don't worry. And then, like I said, if you missed any previous episodes and everything, don't worry. I got you. I got you on YouTube and I got you on the streaming platforms. So like I said, with that being said, Ease Be Live. I'm G Money Stacks, and thank you all for watching, and keep the views coming up. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, G Money Stacks 555. I promise you will get a bunch of laughs of all the episodes that we have created and stuff like that. We're showing you realism. We're showing you humor. Cause we want to be the anchor to taking your minds off of stressful events, whether it's losses, whether it's stressful stuff at your job or anything like that. So we want to be the key anchor to putting a smile on your faces and stuff like that and making you laugh. We don't try to be funny. We're funny in our own way. So, and also, like I said, man, if you have a dream, don't let anybody stop you from creating, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a radio personality, radio show, whatever it is, though, man. Don't let nobody stop you from doing that. And don't worry about the clown burgers who try to put you down and everything, saying you can't do it or whatever, man. I'm inspiring and motivating you to do what you got to do, because nobody is going to do it for you. You know what I mean? And like I said, with that being said, East B Live. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Peace and